Now children, in this chapter we shall learn about metals and nonmetals, physical properties of metals and nonmetals, chemical properties of metals and nonmetals, the displacement reactions, reactivity metals, reactions with acids and base, uses of metals and nonmetals. Now matter found upon the earth is either a metal or a nonmetal. Both metals and nonmetals were there upon the earth since its formation, but man learnt about the nature of these materials in stages. Man learnt about nonmetals first and the metals later. Physical properties of metals and nonmetals. Metals are different from nonmetals. Metals exhibit entirely different properties from nonmetals. In the case of physical state, hardness, luster, density, malleability, ductility, sonorous, conductivity. Physical state. Metals at room temperature are solid except mercury, which is a liquid. Nonmetals may be solid, liquid or gas. There is only one liquid nonmetal, that is bromine. Carbon, sulfur and iodine are solids. Nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen are gases at room temperature. Hardness. Metals are generally hard. Sodium and potassium are soft like wax and can be cut with a knife. Generally, nonmetals are hard and brittle except diamond. Luster. Metals have a brilliant shine showing a metallic luster, whereas most nonmetals are not lustrous. Nonmetals like graphite and iodine are a little lustrous and slimy to the touch. Most metals are dense, heavier than water. Sodium and potassium may float on water. They are lighter than water. Among nonmetals, density is variable. Malleability. Most metals are malleable, that is, they can be beaten into sheets. Nonmetals are brittle, they cannot be beaten into sheets or foils. Ductility. Metals can be drawn into very thin wires, they are ductile. Nonmetals are not ductile, they cannot be drawn into wires. Metals, when struck, give out a metallic sound. Except for special stones, all nonmetals are non-sonorous. Conductivity. Except bismuth and tungsten, all metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Silver, copper and aluminium are very good conductors of electricity. Nonmetals are poor conductors of heat and electricity except graphite. Most nonmetals are used as insulators. Why are electric wires made of aluminium or copper? Silver, copper and aluminium are very good conductors of electricity. Silver, being an expensive metal, is not used in cables. Generally, copper is used in electric cables in homes and industries and is perhaps the best metal for this purpose. For high voltage conductors along electric poles, aluminium coils are used, though aluminium is not as good a conductor of electricity as copper and has lower tensile strength. Demonstration of graphite as a good conductor of electricity. Materials required include a piece of graphite lead taken out from a lead pencil, a dry cell, a bulb and connecting copper wires. Method. Set up the circuit by connecting all materials and test it by closing it. The bulb glows, showing that the circuit is connected. Now separate the two free ends, that is A and B of the circuit, and connect a piece of graphite, that is, pencils have graphite in it, in between the two. The bulb still glows when the circuit is closed. Graphite is a good conductor of electricity.